Hi, I'm Cham.
Hi, I'm Nat.
And welcome to our podcast. And today we'll talk about horror stories. I have a question for you, Nat. For you, what is a paranormal activity?
Well, for me, it's an event that you can really believe. Like, you can put all the trust on that story. It's too unbelievable. It's something that you can explain scientifically. How about you?
I agree with you. I agree that paranormal activity isn't something that you can explain scientifically and logically. There are some instances that those people from the afterlife still want to interact with the people now.
You know, my first paranormal encounter was when I was with my sister. She fell off the stairs. I was with my sister. It was my mom and dad believed that I didn't watch my sister carefully that time. Kasi the stairs is in front of the TV. So like there's instances that I was watching cartoons and not taking care of my sister very very well. And then when my sister got home, my mom she was busy with work. So like in another room. Kasi in our old house we had 2 rooms, and the other room my mom uses it for like phone calls or like there's meetings and stuff, and she needs a quiet place. Okay. And then my mom after the phone call, my mom heard something talk. Like it's not something, someone talk, and it was the same voice as my sister's, but it's too pitched to be my sister's. And then my mom, before she left, she made sure that my sister fell asleep. And then when she got out of the room, she saw a silhouette of a child. So that my sisters, my relatives that was in the house, they believed that my sister had a playmate when she was younger. That's why. How about you? What's your first paranormal activity?
It wasn't really my experience, but I was with my brother while experiencing it. So I have a province, and in my province, my family lives in very not really public places, urban area. So
it's like the rural, the province side, the rural side, where you can't really see cities.
Yeah. So my lola there, it's not really my lola, but there's an old man that we visit there a lot. So on the way to my lola's house, my lola lives near a cemetery, and we have to pass through the cemetery in order to get to my lola's house. And we were visiting my lola, and the people around that area because we were also close friends with them. So I was alone with my brother since my parents were already there, and I was left behind with my younger brother. My brother was around 5 or 4 years old that time, so he didn't really understand much. And he was a really friendly guy. So whenever we would walk, there was one time where we walked past the cemetery. My brother suddenly turned to his side and randomly waved at someone. And that someone was not there when I looked at the side he was looking at. So I was wondering, who was he waving at? And then I asked my brother, who are you looking at? And my brother said, yung matanda to. Sabi ko, there's no old person there. It was empty. Because, not really empty, but the side that we were looking at didn't have anyone at all, because it was like around 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. Like paggabi na.
It was 4 people. It was me, Martin, her, and Kira. It was our OG friend group. Still our friend group now, but we don't really casually hang out together kasi we're different sections this grade. So when we just finished hanging out, and then it was already nighttime. It's like 6 or 7. that time, the door was open, and then the three of them, I was left alone here in this room, and then the three of them was in the balcony. That time, the windows of the balcony, kasi the walls of toward to the balcony is all glass. So that time it doesn't have a window yet. So like I can clearly see what they are doing outside. So I keep on glancing outside to like know what you're doing, and then I was having this an uncomfortable feeling. That's why I keep on staring at them. My fourth glance already, bro. You won't believe me on this happened. I saw a black silhouette. Like really, it was tinted black silhouette. Parang someone is standing near the place. A silhouette that is like the direction is from there to here. It was facing me.
Oh, it was facing you. Well, that's something that I didn't know. It was facing you. Oh, that was the scariest. Yeah, no, you haven't.
Okay. It was facing me. And then I think I called Kira or Martin that time. Martin. And then I asked Martin, please help me clean up. Like, and then after a few minutes after that, like 5 to 10 minutes, I called both of them, Cham and Kira. And then I was already finished that time, and then I was like outside my room. I was going to shut the door, and then I saw the silhouette on her back. On her back. It creeped me out, guys. It creeped me out. And then I told them when we were going downstairs already, and then we really got creeped out. I was legit creeped out. Like, Cham had goosebumps.
Yeah.
Kira,
even
the majestic Kira, the majestic Kira,
the majestic nonchalant.
Yeah, had goosebumps. Like legit goosebumps. So it was so unbelievable. It was their first paranormal activity. Before going down, we prayed. As in we prayed. And then what's that term? I sprinkled salt on Martin and Cham and Kira's back. Like I did. No. Turn around. I did that. Oh my days. So like it was very it was our first paranormal activity as a group.
And that was our first hangout together.
It was really our first hangout together. So like yeah, we were really creeped out.
It was either Kira or Martin who said something. When we were looking out the balcony, Natalie was here, and Kira or Martin said something saying like, what if we randomly see someone there? It's scary. And I was like, oh yeah. And then after a few moments that I felt this random weird stuff in my stomach, and I know it felt really, really, really weird. It wasn't normal. I felt like my stomach was suddenly dropped, and that I'm suddenly feeling like I'm nauseous, and I got goosebumps, and I felt like I was sick. That's what it felt like, and that was before I even knew that there was something there.
Yeah.
Wait, we have a question for you guys now. Wait,
Don't drop the bomb.
do you believe that there is something more in the afterlife?
Like, do you believe this is there? So yeah, guys, thank you for listening to our yap session.
Thank you for listening to us to yap about our experiences in the horror stories and our opinions in the afterlife and what is a paranormal activity.
Bye, guys!
Bye! Friends, while Natalie's sister
She's right over there. She's very supportive, guys. She's the one who
Shout out to Fran.
Yeah.